I'm often asked by people recently, can you ever see people who have passed over as they used to be? See them walking here again as if they're physical, see them just as you remember them. And this is a very rare event, but it does happen occasionally. As a medium, everything I sense and see is sensing it. So if I'm giving a reading, if I'm giving a talk, I may sense the room full of people. If I'm giving a reading, there'll be someone next to me or next to the person I'm talking to, and I'm sensing all sorts of things about them. But I'm not seeing them as you're seeing me on this video. But it can happen in rare circumstances. I can remember working in my office one day. There wasn't a window in front of me, and this was in the days when my office was in Bird World, and next to me was a lady who I employed, and she was looking out the window. And this was a house I built on the premises. I mention this because all of a sudden she said to me, "Oh, there's a man walking up the driveway," and then she screamed and said, "He's gone, he's gone." Now, I must admit, I started giggling a little bit because I did think it was funny, and I'm kind of used to spiritual matters. When she described the person, it was my father. He used to dress in an unusual way, is the best way of putting it, and it was my father. Now, he had walked up that path many times when he was alive. And it's interesting because when these events take place, they're in shock. Or he suddenly realized he was being seen, which is very, very interesting, and he disappeared from sight. I had another case for a lady many years ago where she lost her brother. Her brother died, and about a week after he died, she woke up. And at the end of the bed, he was standing there, and she was seeing him like we see each other. Very unusual. He suddenly went like this, and he was in shock, if you like, because he wasn't expecting to be seen. This is what takes place. I can't explain to you exactly why it happens, but it seems they're not expecting to be seen in most cases. She came to me, obviously she was very concerned because she thought he was in some sort of trouble and he hadn't moved on and whatever. There was no problem with him. He had just come to visit his family, visit his sister, but he wasn't expecting to be seen. The only other case I came across is many years ago sitting in Circle. There was a young lady in Circle who hadn't been in Circle before, so it was a new experience for her. And she was told that one of my uncles was coming with one or two younger men. She saw two younger men walk through the door with him. All evening during the circle, these were trance circles, there was an empty chair as far as everybody was concerned. The end of the evening, she said, "Where's that person gone?" So that was fascinating because as far as she was concerned, every chair was full all evening, but she didn't question it because she was told one or two people may walk through. So that wasn't someone not expecting to be seen. It helped her, if you like, because she realized there's much more to life than what we realize, and people are around us. So to answer the question, very rare that you see someone who has passed as we see each other. But the three things I've told you, it is possible and it can happen.